Like actively,
Let's do it.
actively
You
in
see
a
my
band.
hand shivering. I think better push the bottle away a bit. Wait, no,
Very
sekali.
far away.
You do like Hong Kong guy.
Sure lah.
Yeah, like you guys actively in a band. Like, how important is it to have a job to finance the band?
Of course, important.
It's important,
Arif,
right?
Please. And please select the PMD inside also. Select.
Okay. Actually, touring life, right? If you have a full-time job, then if you are touring, like 2 months, who in the right mind will give you unpaid leave for 2 months? That is fucking impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
For any bosses.
One week already people question you.
Yeah. Then it's like, how come you earning doing this touring thing? They might not agree also with my explanation. Like for the Misery Index tour, I was on leave for 1 week plus. I told my boss about it. I'm going on tour, but my boss is afraid of his boss. So in the where you apply your leave, right? He suggested to me, can you put the reason is because of fulfilling religious matters?
What? That's so far.
That's the only legit thing they can let me go. You know, if I say touring, right, it won't be approved. So he suggested fulfilling religious belief. Like I'm going for haji, but actually not. I was on tour and drinking all that, doing totally opposite of going to haji. So it feels like I have to lie, and I feel a bit paranoid also. Sekali they find out that I'm lying, and all that.
That's true.
And Wormrod is going to tour like 4 months next year. 2 months already, 1 week already have to make lie. How about 2 months? How about 4 months? Who going to hire me? So this Grab food thingy is my part-time / full-time, because it's flexible. You can work anytime you want. You are your own boss. If you don't work, no money. If you work, if you chong, you get extra money. Which is awesome, which is perfect for me. No, but I'm not going to apply leave, whatever. I can be my own boss. But my transportation of doing this Grab food is PMD.
Okay.
This PMD thing, I'm sure all of you guys heard of this story. The overnight banning, the criticism we receive online, saying that, what is this? You like, why are we supposed to kesian with this PMD? All these mats lah, whatever crap, degrading lah. Which I think is not right because one thing for sure, you have to accept the fact that they might be crude with their words, with whatever. I'm talking about the Grab food rider delivery, all this month. They might be crude, they might have their own language and all that, to, you know, all those pasar market kind of talk. But they are working, at least, you know. They are not like bumming or drugs or whatever shit. They are working. And their intention is to support their family. Isn't that fucking awesome?
Yeah.
And all this ban is banning overnight thing, not to do this, not to do that, is affecting their income. They cannot afford diploma, they cannot afford whatever, and God knows what is going on in their house. And which is, and to have people out there in the media to be like treating this as a joke. It's not a joke lah, it's real. Whatever you see, the uncle really scold the MP, whatever, all that shit, it's real anger, you can feel it. So all these kind of people is, and me also, I'm stuck in the same.
I definitely like feel for you when the news broke out, and then like how it was like affecting not only you, some of my friends, and then some I know that are currently jobless. Then in the context of like what we are talking right now is like not too sure about like other fellow Singaporeans who are in a band also and doing Grab or Food Panda or anything. Like it affects directly and it hinders livelihood, which is I think not a proper like step taken by the government. They don't discuss with people whatever they want to do. They just overnight just, and I think it's not right lah. Like
they are prioritizing complaints than the source.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So of course they want to go with majority you know, if you are supporting the minority, the majority will kill them.
Yeah.
So that's why the PMDs are all affected. There's only like 7,000, 8,000 of us only, and those signing the petitions to ban PMD is way above lah.
Who started the petitions?
I have no idea.
Must be this
some
Rachel
disgruntled.
Chan.
It's not who no. It's like fucking almost that one petition already goes a lot. Then there's another different kind of petitions. You add them up. How to fight us?
Honestly, the thing is, I guess we are not pissed off at the fact that no, they are banning the PMD. I think people like yourself, we are pissed off is because you don't hear two sides of the story and you don't come to a middle solution for both sides to like, you know, still can that kind of thing. Like overnight ban was a bit crazy, you know what I mean? Like even also when I saw the news, I was like, shit, that was fast. Like,
yeah, it was really an overnight thing, and also this thing has been going downhill because first just start when I bought my PMD everything okay, just need to have the weight limit of your PMD, that's all. Okay, settle, never mind. Then after that they ask you to take a UL 2772 license because there's a lot of fires when they charging, right?
Or the hazard
explosion whatever. People sell their old ones and buy that one. And that UL PMDs are fucking expensive. Really expensive. After they buy that, right, then the government say cannot use.
Oh, that's screwed up.
Oh,
man.
that's sucks.
So you know, you understand the frustration. You're already not from a wealthy family. You have problems. You keep chasing for incentive and all that. You borrow people to buy the UL whatever. After that cannot use. This one cannot. You cannot ride here. You cannot ride there. Find here. Find there. Ride on the grass. 4,000. Ride on the pathway. I don't know how many thousand but right on the drain, you know the drainage, right? 40,000.
Wait,
40.
Huh?
Wait, hang on. Wait,
what?
Yeah.
I thought it's only the grass and pavement. I did not know about the drainage part. 40,000.
40. That's what been
When
advertised online everywhere.
Oh, is it?
Wait, who comes up with all these pricings here?
PUB
Wait.
They will find you lah if you go up the, you know, the longkang got the gap thing.
Yeah.
If you go up there using your PMD riding you will get fined 40,000. You got 40,000? I also don't have. How like
40,000, yeah.
Let me wait. 40.
So all these fucking people are all these people who trying to make fun of all this that is real. I have no words to say because it's people are really suffering. If you are single, you are suffering. That's your fucking problem. But this one, you have a family, baby. Like I say, they carry their own their babies and going to work. And you cannot ride on pathway. You cannot ride on the grass. Can you imagine with food order, which is heavy, and your baby, and pushing your PMD, which is heavy also, and walking to your customer? How like that? How to survive? Cannot say I kesian say all these people.
There's
Bye.
like I don't know, like what was it again that you can actually trade in your PMD and get $1,000? What was it again? What was
It's not a cash trade in. It's basically probably a voucher to get a new bike,
Oh, there's no
an e-bike. I don't think it's cash lah. That would be insane lah. I think it's a. Don't be fooled lah. It's up to 1,000.
Oh my god.
It's not 1,000. It's up to. You can get $100 only.
$100
Okay,
buy your what?
I did not read that
Fine
part
lines,
lah. The
it's-
final. Oh my god.
It's up to. So
Sialah, imagine they give you 100. Sialah, buy what? Pubic hair?
I don't know.
No, but
Maybe you can write your pubic hair.
that's it. Okay.
Fuck man.
Considering what you just said, that's even more worse than what I thought, because like okay, what I had in my mind is that, okay, if the government were to give you cash $1,000, that itself could not last long. But with you saying the potential to get just vouchers and up to, that's even more worse.
Up to.
That's even more worse.
Even if it's cash,
If
if it's up to $1,000,
how long can it
you
last?
won't get $1,000, and that $1,000 can finish in 2 weeks.
Yeah, with bills,
If you have family,
family.
1 week finish a day.
Yeah,
Few days.
that's even more.
So
Oh,
I understand their frustration. It's a serious thing. It's the thing in Singapore right now. Everyone is talking about PMD. Means it's really serious. Yeah.
The one recently about this girl that she took a picture of the delivery guy.
Oh, and
Where's
send
that?
it to apparently there's somebody that saw one of the, I don't know whether GrabFood, Foodpanda or Deliveroo or whoever was delivering in a PMD. She took a photo, she sent it to LTA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like fuck, right? People
Like-
send you food, then you complain about the guy.
Yeah. There's actually an app for that, no?
Wait, what?
An app for you to capture images of those disobeying the rules.
There's a banner in Outram Cell about that thing, the app we're talking about.
Yeah.
One giant banner. You see PMD rider, you take a picture, you report.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is
You know, it
fucked
feels
up.
like what? No? It feels like the movie Purge.
What, you policing yourself?
No, like the government is telling people that, oh, it's alright to do this, do it, and you get something in return. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah.
But I mean, talking about the girl who people send you food, say Karina, you report the guy, like what the fuck, sir?
Not only that, when I send food, when I'm on the way to send the food, confirm got traffic light, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I will stop. The customer message me, why you stop? I'm the type of person no sabar one. I have no patience for this stupidity. But again, I'm earning this income. I don't want to get a bad rating, so the next order I won't get a lot. You know, that kind of thing. So can you imagine all the PMD riders getting bashed over from the customers and have to deal with all this? Can you imagine how frustrating it is or not?
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. And people who making fun of this shit, fuck you. Seriously, really, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. Even though I know you, I don't know you or what, we are friends, but fuck you, really, really, honestly.
Should I be controversial and just say?
but before you actually want to go the controversial route, if you choose to, I do blame the online journalism here in Singapore. Like most of the articles or posts that I have seen so far, there's no empathizing. It's either make fun or supporting the PMD to move forward to be banned. Because like Singapore journalism, especially those like blog sites or websites, they are clickbait first. They don't care about the situation. As long if there's a video to be captured, then people are judging whether the rider is wrong or the pedestrian is wrong is up to the viewers. But then again, these sites they don't regulate proper emotional story that goes behind it lah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you, even though they approach MP, MP talk to them. Even though after they explain from A to Z, the MP will still don't understand because they do not do the work.
They themselves are not.
They don't know anything. It's like you are the supervisor. You tell your manager, but your boss, your manager's boss, us to do this, us to do that. But it's impossible. You are not on the work ground. You don't know what's really going on. You just order you to do this or do that. But it's impossible. That's what exactly happening right now, which is, I mean, that's the best they can do lah to explain. That's all. You wanna see MP do Grab food
most right train only. Take picture.
Come on really
Like of course lah, like the reason being also is because like a few bad apples. You know, langgar here, langgar there.
Yeah, all these fuckers also. That one I don't blame. If people take photo, that one I don't blame. They really have to kena one. But the majority also kena lah.
Yeah.
It's always the same lah. It's always that few bad apple lah. The whole lot kena label bad. So fuck lah. But the thing is, like what you say especially for those people who don't know the situation and just, you know, pass random comments saying that, oh, you know, all this PMD, fuck. The thing is, like you say, you don't go through it. You don't know what is the toughness and what you go through. So someone that we all know, which is Kenny, you know Kenny, right? He once told me one thing. I say, if you got nothing nice to say or nothing smart to say, right, just shut the fuck up, because nobody will think you're stupid, you know. So
sometimes maybe I'm giving them the benefit of a doubt lah. Sometimes maybe they just want interaction lah. That's all, and the support to whatever their intentions are to make fun. So come join my fun and all that, but not thinking of people's expenses. Like not really thinking of the bigger picture lah. That's all lah. That's all I'm trying to say. I know Grab food are being looked down a lot because majority are mutts, majority are abings, majority are those just come out prison and all that blah blah blah. But it's still a job. They are delivering food to you.
It's an honest living.
It's an honest living.
Yeah, it is.
Would you rather them doing that or being a fucking nuisance and like Alif Aziz?
Kentut basi. Kentut basi.
Sir, talk to my father, sir.
Talk to your father. What? But seriously, I have a lot of appreciation for guys doing all this like deliveries, because like sometimes at work, especially in CBD area, like CBD area are always like, it's either hard to get to a food place or the food is freaking expensive. So the alternative is you get Grab food or Foodpanda. And then I always appreciate the guys like coming from a certain location and come to my place, and I cannot really leave work, and those guys come and then deliver food, and then I don't go through the day like on an empty stomach. So it's like people don't understand like the amount of effort that they have to take for the vendor and deliver to you.
Correct.
Sometimes it's a thankless job, and the minimum you can do is give a good rating.
Okay, here's a I mean what happened to me and all. I remember there was one time my office is in Kallang, right? So there was a very very heavy rain. So I ordered Grab food before that, and it was really heavy rain. So I was telling myself, I say, fuck lah, confirm nobody want to deliver. Next thing you know, I saw this guy, I forget what his name. He delivered my food a few times already now. That we somewhat became acquaintance and started chatting and all. He took the job, and in the rain, he was riding, and he came, and he was riding a PMD also. Then he came, he delivered that like, Shala, I tell him, bro, raining also you deliver. He's like, no, I say nobody want to deliver. I just deliver, I make extra money. Fuck yeah, it's because of all this kind of people that you appreciate when they deliver your food and all that kind of thing. And then it's sucky that when you see like people passing judgment and don't really think before they talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comments are easy to make when you are behind the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to say that? I mean, we don't expect everyone to be like us. Why? If everyone like us, would be boring lah. You know. But there's people. I mean, he's not a really bad guy lah. It's just sometimes maybe he forget that actually the bigger picture is way worse than what he actually thinks. And yeah lah, sometimes people just post, then after that got acquaintance and make fun and all that, which I don't know. But the thing that really strikes me, because I'm living it, I feel the pain. And to have someone you talk to before have that judgment, it sickens me. Honestly speaking, it really sickens me. I won't be disregard him or her or whatever. But I'm speaking truth right now. This is how I feel. There's no filter here at the Rotcast. Whatever
only
I feel.
Your microphone got filter.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yours.
I don't hear want to emotional already.
Okay.
Lucky he never like fuck you, understand?
I like that. Set up so nice already.
But I mean, like, what is to you a best? Okay, right now how the government is the steps they are taking, is not a good one lah, more or less. But in your own words, right, like, what would be a best thing that the government could follow up on such a matter?
I know they are giving us this grant, this $7 million grant, which I think it'll be the same, because they are pushing us not to have PMD and switching over to e-bikes. E-bikes is like a bicycle, but got power. If you on the power, right, you cycle a bit, but the bicycle go fast, that kind of thing.
But you must be on the road. Or
On the road can for e-bikes.
so that means on regular pathway still walkway able to use or not?
It's complicated.
Okay.
I can I think
Then
so.
what's the difference here?
The difference is
One PMD, one e-bike name. Different.
e-bike you can cycle. It acts like a bicycle also. So it becomes a bicycle lah. So you can ride on the road. It's more flexible. But I can rest assured, once everyone switch to e-bikes, right, there'll be new laws, new rules. The e-bike cannot heavy, the battery cannot this amount, you cannot speed, whatever, blah blah blah. And the chances of getting accidents on the road, knowing that PMDs all switch to e-bikes, right, all go on the road mah.
Yeah lah.
But that's not solving anything. It's back
Just
to
making things worse.
Yeah, that is the grant is all about, to switch to another
it's
platform.
back to square one, right?
That doesn't make sense, yeah.
So
I got solution.
No, wait. Before, it makes sense because they are emptying pedestrians' pathway.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Don't care. All those PMD change to bicycle, get accident on the road, never mind. It's okay because the pedestrians are safe. You know, that kind of thing. It's like
It's like taking one problem and then you just push it to another people. Like
it will be another problem.
Yeah, it will be another problem.
A bigger problem because it's on the fucking road.
Yeah. Now the thing is, on the pathway and all, they say that PMD langgar people, knock into people and all, then cause death and that kind of thing. So if you move the e-bike to the road, then cars will knock the e-bike and all, then they will cause death and everything. Then after that, what? Car use what? Use motor, use leg. Flintstone.
I don't know. It's like a dominoes effect. I don't know, after the e-bike thing, we switch to what?
I think we invest in the, Back to the Future, the skateboard or the hoverboard.
That one have to pedal, bro.
Stupid.
That one also confirm got rule one also.
Yeah. They say cannot be too high above the ground, must be certain length. Fuck you.